Just like glacier lily on the Glacier Basin Trail is a genus mate to avalanche lily on the Reflection Lakes Trail, this species, Scarlet Paintbrush, is a genus mate to magenta paintbrush on the Reflection Lakes Trail. So again, species in the same genus, in this case Castanea, are going to have a lot of characteristics in common. So this plant is also hemiparasitic, meaning it can photosynthesize and make its own energy, but it likes to steal just a little bit from its neighbors via its root system. It also uses colorful bracts or modified leaves to make a cheap but attractive covering around its actual flowers, which we'll look at in a moment. And it's also a small plant, so keep a sharp eye out for it. But as you can see in this illustration, it tends to grow in clusters, which can make it more visible. And luckily, there's one key characteristic that distinguishes Scarlet Paintbrush from Magenta Paintbrush, and that is that its leaves end in a single point and don't have the 3 lobes that Magenta Paintbrush has. Here are the 4 phenophases of Scarlet Paintbrush. If you see colorful bracts and only bracts, then the plant is budding. Despite the name, these can actually be closer to orange or even yellowish orange, but they're never going to be that deep, dark wine color that Magenta Paintbrush has. They also tend to be a little bit larger and less tightly packed. And then the flowers themselves are actually these pointed yellow projections sticking out from inside the bracts. This is a nice time to mention that the name Castanea is in honor of a Spanish botanist, Domingo Castillo. But what I like about it is that it means little castle. And if you imagine a castle having tall turrets or towers, you can remember that when you see these yellow turrets emerging, that's the sign of the flowering phase. The fruit are large, swollen capsules that will turn brown and dry as they develop. And once you see the capsules cracked open with the seeds inside, then the plant is in the seed release phase. And as always, if the capsule is completely empty, then there are no phenophases present and the plant is done for the season.